CTV Calgary, local breaking news.
Good afternoon. WestJet passengers facing delays today because of a system-wide outage. Passengers across Canada, the U.S. and Europe were impacted, including those in Calgary. In a statement, the airline says a temporary system outage this morning delayed the handover of aircraft from maintenance personnel for scheduled operation. The issue has been resolved, but it's taking time to return to normal operations. Anyone flying WestJet today should check their flight status before heading to the airport. The RCMP is introducing a drone corridor along part of the Canada-U.S. border. Drones will patrol the border in Alberta, Saskatchewan, and Manitoba in what the RCMP says is a trial. They will target illegal activity, including smuggling and drug trafficking. The RCMP has increased its presence at the border as part of Ottawa's $1.3 billion pledge to boost security. China is taking action against Canada and imposing an anti-dumping duty on Canadian canola. That will have an impact on Alberta, which produces a third of Canada's canola. The duty will be set at 76% starting on Thursday. China is the world's biggest importer of canola and sources nearly all of its supplies from Canada. This is the latest escalation in a trade war that began last year when Ottawa imposed tariffs on Chinese electric vehicles. A campaign to keep Alberta in Canada is traveling across the province and will be in Calgary today. Previous stops have seen long lineups of people wanting to sign the petition. In Calgary, signature collectors will be at the Rosemont Community Centre today between 4 p.m. and 6. The Forever Canadian group has 3 months to collect 300,000 signatures against Alberta separating from Canada. It's aiming for an anti-separation referendum or policy proposal.
We need the numbers to
get across the line so that we stay in Canada.
An opposing referendum question on Alberta separation from the Alberta Prosperity Project is currently in court. The province's chief electoral officer asked for the court to determine if the question is constitutional. A judge's decision expected on Thursday. The province has given the town of Sylvan Lake more jurisdiction over the popular lake. The agreement gives the town more than 18 hectares of land north of the retaining wall, including the water and sand. The town says this agreement will help make the lake safer for everyone.
The main idea behind it is just to kind of help, if you want to organize and create more safety along the lakefront so we don't have those conflicting uses of boating traffic along with swimmers and the other uses that happen along the lakefront.
The town says a new public mooring dock near Lighthouse Park will help keep boat traffic contained to areas near the marina. Next year, the town plans to add a swim line off the west side of the pier that will keep boats and other motorized craft out of the area. Football is taking over Shouldice Park on Saturday. That's when the 15th annual Calgary Minor Football Jamboree kicks off. And as Glenn Campbell found out, the Jamboree isn't just about the game.
It's all quiet right now at Shouldice Park, but on Saturday, it'll be jammed with 750 football players from 19 teams. This is year 15 for the Football Jamboree. 14-year-old Matteo DeLuzio of the Mavericks is playing in his fifth.
Oh, it's just really great because you get to go into this tournament before the season, and it's to really show off your skills and to see how your team's going to be.
For 14-year-old Max Piatelli of the Cowboys, this will be his third time playing at the Jamboree.
Well, I think it's an amazing way to start off the season, obviously get everybody out there and to warm everyone up for the actual season, but also to make connections and make friends with other players and coaches.
But the Jamboree is more than just about football. In its first 14 years, it's raised over $500,000 for the Ronald McDonald House, and some of the stories hit home.
For instance, I had a player from 20 years ago whose daughter stayed in the Stollery Hospital, and they lived in Ronald McDonald House for a year and a half while their daughter had a heart transplant and things like that. We had another player just 2 years ago that played Bantam, and he had to go all the way to Fort Lauderdale, Florida for his cancer treatments, and Ronald McDonald covered his expenses and his stay at the house.
For the players, it's a chance to get ready for the upcoming season, but also to give back, and they say that is so important.
Well, that means a lot to us. obviously at every organization, I think they stress giving back and learning the importance of giving to the less fortunate, or just sharing your wealth in general.
Oh, it feels amazing, right? Because we get to help other people while we get to play the sport that we love. It's the best. And at the Children's Hospital, it's really good because my sister, she injured herself, and they were really good there. It was amazing.
Glenn Campbell, CTV Sports, Calgary.
And the Jamboree is open to the public. Admission is $2 per person. It starts at 9 a.m. on Saturday at Shouldice Park and runs until 4. The Duchess of Edinburgh is coming to Calgary. Spruce Meadows announcing today that Sophie will be visiting during the Masters tournament in September. Earlier this year, the show jumping facility announced the Duchess as its royal patron. Sophie will visit from September 4th to the 7th. Along with taking in some of the competition, Her Royal Highness will also visit a number of local charities supported by Spruce Meadows. Thanks for joining us. We'll have more on the top stories coming up on CTV News at 5 and 6, or anytime online at ctvnews.ca/Calgary.